Worry about it. For real, don't even worry about it. What's going on, bro?
What up?
Hey, man, trying to fix these bugs. I told you I was going to do the Facebook Live this time. You know what I'm saying? And then do the magic afterwards. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn how to download. I had to do all kinds of crazy crap, man, to try to get the information that I wanted to do it the way I want it. You feel me? So you doing all right, though?
No good.
You good? Y'all survived the storm and everything, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's not a problem. You know what I'm saying? We still gonna talk a little bit about boxing. It's not gonna be not gonna be the show like it used to be. You know what I'm saying? How the format was, but this format, I guess, is the universe is working, so this how it's supposed to be. All right. So, anyways, man, bro, I'm gonna ask you. Since you have the title and everything like that, and you're the analysis, a lot of people are gonna have to start listening to. And I hope anybody that's watching, I'm telling you, I'm about to try to make this break them up thing kind of very interesting because I'm up with that. Losing my money, winning my money, bet on E's pick or Uncle Fred's pick or whatever, but anyway, I'm gonna ask you a question real quick, bro. Let's get it over with. So what do you think about the fight we just saw this past week ago?
I thought it was good fights.
All was good fights?
Yeah, they was all title fights. I like them all.
All right.
All four.
All right, so was there any surprises? Anything that from the first fight to the last fight, anything surprised you?
There wasn't no surprise.
Yeah. You know what's tough though? I will never know. Fred will never know. The world will never know, bro. Because you ain't joined the poll. You ain't give us your answers. You ain't give us nothing. You know what I'm saying? And you could have had two titles this time, right? You could have had the P-V title and you could have the analysis title. But right now, you know what I'm saying? We will never know. What about you, Fred? What you think about all the fights, man? What you thought about the cards, man? What you thought about?
I thought it was a good card. I expected Rolly to get knocked out. I mean, that happened.
Yeah.
I posted that a few times. I think he's the worst boxer that's held a belt in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
I'm glad he got beat up. Carmel looked good. I think he's gonna get hit a little bit. He getting in the ring with a nice fighter. I definitely think he's gonna get hit. The main event. I picked Zoo, but
you got that
anything can happen in boxing, man. Anything can happen in boxing. I hear they're gonna rematch it.
For real.
I'm hoping. I'd rather see Errol Spence than a rematch.
But he not. Errol Spence not the one. He's not the man in charge.
Yeah, but the thing is, Fondor's gonna drop the belt, not to be forced to fight Crawford in order to fight Spence. Tim Zoo's not gonna be ready till the fall.
No.
I mean, that's what's going on. So
he's forced to fight Crawford. So
no, all you gotta do is drop that belt. He's dropping the belt.
Why you want to drop the belt for? When him and his sister's a champion, why you drop the belt?
Because you're gonna make way more money fighting Errol Spence than you're gonna make fighting Terrence Crawford, and that's just the fact. Just because he lost to Crawford don't mean he's still not the #1 pay-per-view fighter. I dropped the belt too.
So let's get the belt and let's drop it, huh? I mean, I guess there's been a lot of that, man. It ain't just a fight. to get the money, and like I don't care about the belt no more,
That's
man. What has
what they're
boxing
doing.
become?
That's what they're doing. And in this situation,
They
if
ain't
I'm
boxing no more,
Fondora,
man.
if
All
I'm
about the money.
Fondora, I think the best fight for him would be Errol Spence at this point in his career.
Yeah, I mean, but at the end of the day, who expected him to win, right?
Nobody.
Nobody.
I
You know
didn't
what I'm
pick him
saying?
to
Man,
win.
I picked him
Nobody.
at first, and I changed my vote. That was on me.
No.
That was my fault.
All
But
he
it's okay. I
all,
make mistake, huh?
the reason why he won because Wilson got his cut on his head.
Yeah.
Get that cut, and I've been cut.
I mean,
He
that's
can't see.
boxing. That's boxing.
It is boxing, but
I mean,
still.
Fondora was spitting out blood like I've never seen, and I've watched hundreds and hundreds of fights. Fondora was hurt too, but what really changed that is Fondora boxed. If you ever watch Fondora, he'll stand there and fight. He don't
Yeah, he'll
expect
stand there and
anything
fight, but
different. He
he
boxed.
didn't really have to do too much after the headbutt because all he had to do was a stick.
He kept that stick in his face. He
Yeah.
kept that stick in his face.
Yeah, that's all he had to do was stick. That's the master game plan from there because your boy can't see nothing.
Because
I can't
You can't
see
see
shit.
nothing
take from Fondora. I can't take from him, because I'm not that impressed with Tim Tszyu, to be honest. I think he loses to Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. And
Son dude shouldn't do the same thing. He's garbage.
who, Tim Tszyu?
No. Fondue, what his fucking name is. He's garbage.
Hey man, let me tell you something. We've been the wife been watching him for a long time now, man. He's blind as a bat. He's in there with no glasses on. If you don't got his stick bottle like glasses on, man, he sees three of you. Your boy, like on your boy on Rocky, like he say, punch the one in the middle. That's what Pandora has to do because he can't see nothing, man.
When he
His
fought,
glasses are thick.
who did he fight? Erickson Lubin. He saw it. He hit the one in the middle.
Oh.
He definitely hit the one in the
Yeah. Yeah, Lubin caught a couple of them here and there. You know, something like I said, the man climbed the ladder. He was a quick pick when it comes to exchanging the, replace Thurman. So that's the thing. Who you think would have won between Thurman and Zoo?
Well, I had Thurman. I was gonna go with Thurman over Tszyu, personally.
Yeah. UE?
Yeah, I probably went Thurman over Zoo.
Tim Tszyu,
Yeah.
he got power, but I don't think it's nothing special to his game. I don't think
Yeah, I
that's nothing
picked Thurman.
special.
All right. I mean, we saw the fight, man. He had to talk. He had to fight against the Tower. But I want to reverse a little bit, man, and go back to the fight. I probably don't want to talk about. That's Rolly and Pitbull. I gotta figure out what was on y'all's mind when the bell rang. What was on your mind, E?
Man, I'm not a big fan of Rolly at all. Never was. I picked him to lose the last fight. He not winning. Kind of surprised me, but he's not my pick for any means. My new Pitbull coming in and just destroy him. I knew he's coming in straight ahead because he's Mexican. Is he Mexican? Yeah, Mexican. He's going straight ahead, and he's going to pound you until he's done. And he was throwing some blow shots. He was throwing some heavy shots all through the fight.
That's what I was expecting. But the funny thing is Rolly, there's nothing he could do. He was like, oh shit, backing up against the ropes, running around. Matter of fact, you know what? Rolly was looking a little bit like Mayweather a little bit, but only difference was he was getting hit. Because he was doing
Mayweather, you funny? You funny?
Yeah, but listen. People talk about how he runs around and everything. So Rolly thought he perfected the Mayweather style, and it didn't work out for him because he was doing a lot of running.
Rolly's awful.
Yeah, he's awful.
He's awful. He's awful. And I think that this is enough for people to stop giving him fights. He make more money than any bum has ever made. Fighting people that you're gonna get knocked out by. I knew Cruz gonna knock him out. I thought it took Cruz a little long to knock him out. He almost got him in the first, but Rolly's hot garbage. He don't deserve another fight with nobody in the top 10. He's terrible. He's stealing money.
Well, it's entertainment, man, and it shows you
what boxing. Definitely entertaining.
Yeah, you can see what boxing became. You know what I'm saying? This is what boxing is right now. It is a little bit different. We got fighters fighting people from the MMA. I'm gonna keep bringing it up because look. What about Tyson, man?
Oh
Tyson,
my God.
your boy finally got Tyson.
He just doing what we all said we would do. If somebody asked you, would you fight Mike Tyson for $1 million? Yeah, I'll let him beat the shit out of me for $1 million. That's what
Yeah.
he's doing. There's no way even a 57-year-old Mike Tyson wouldn't hurt this dude.
You don't think he's gonna hurt him?
Oh, I think if it's for real, he's gonna put him in the hospital.
Hey, you think he's gonna hurt him?
I think he's gonna hurt him if it's for real.
I
Jake
feel
Paul,
this way.
Jake Paul ain't
If
no
you don't,
better than Rolly. Him and Rolly should fight. To be honest,
I mean, I feel that within 2 rounds, 2-3 rounds, he should be knocked out. If he's not knocked out, it's set up.
It's set up. That's what I think.
Well, who get knocked out?
Jake Paul.
Man, listen. I understand the hype, but I'm trying to be real. Last time I seen Mike Tyson fight, he fought in the ring with another man who had a knee brace on.
Mm-hmm.
He was limping. Remember that? Do you remember that exhibition fight? So how much better do you think Tyson is going to be when he gets in the ring with young Jake? Because you go 2 rounds, 3 rounds, 4 rounds. You know what I'm saying? That's exhaustion. We see like these videos of him hitting the speed back, like pop, 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 tearing that back up. Paul better hope we don't get hit like that. But at 4th, 5th round, we're going. Well, how many rounds is going to be, right?
Hopefully, it won't be no more than 4. It ain't going no more than 4. Mike Tyson only got to be good for a 5-second burst. That's all he needs. 5 seconds. Pop, 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 pop. That's the end of the fight. That's all he need to do. Jake Paul don't have the skill set Mike Tyson then forgot about. It's 2 different worlds. It's 2 different levels of boxing. No matter how old a man is, he's still another level. Maybe 5 levels above Jake Paul. Jake Paul, like I said, is like a little worse than Rolly. You know what I mean? Like, just being honest. He's not no boxer. He's not going to fight no real boxer. Not a guy that's 57, not a guy that's got 6 fights. Yeah. He's not going to fight somebody that's really going to challenge him. Yeah, and he fought Fury, and Fury beat him, and Fury's trash. These is all cash grabs. So it's for entertainment. It's not boxing. It's for entertainment. But yeah, I mean, if it's legit, you're only going to get 2 rounds.
If it's legit, it's only 2 rounds.
And if he knock out Mike Tyson, I said it before, I'm calling him out. I'll wait like 225 now. I will fight Jake Paul, and I will whoop his ass. I'm telling you. I'm just putting that out there.
Hold on real quick, Fred.
225 now.
Yeah, give me a second. Because I gotta see something. Still wouldn't. So it's saying, I'm gonna read it. It says, I want to add, let me see. See if it's to ask Maya. There you go, Fred. You come back.
There.
All right. So let your boy figure this all out, man. This is some good stuff so far. You feel me? Because I want to get back to Pitbull and Rolly. Be for real. But I'm gonna go straight to Pitbull. So who should be next for Pitbull, man? E.
For Pitt?
Yeah.
He called everybody out.
He said Devin Haney. He don't want to fight for Devin.
Yeah. He called everybody out. I go with Devin Haney. I want to see Devin Haney beat him.
You want to see Devin? You want to see Devin beat him?
He gonna beat him, yeah.
You, Fred?
I think Matisse might be a good one.
Matisse?
I think Matisse, he'll be back in June, I think Matisse might be a good one for Cruz. I don't think a true boxer is a good matchup for him. I think a boxer is just going to pretty much whitewash him. That haymaker ain't going to work.
So that's the thing, you know what I mean? A lot of people may think that, but just think about this for a minute. Yeah, he beat Rolly up, even though Rolly
I
is
garbage can.
paid by he's under the Mayweather banner, you know. So um, they're gonna keep what they invested in. They're just gonna have to figure it all out. They have to figure it all out. Me, who I think they should put in front of Pitbull, I agree. I think it should be Haney. I think put a pressure boxer against a boxer. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And let them then see what happens because
You
I
see
think
what?
Haney
Yeah.
got.
He's gonna what's gonna happen is he's gonna really expose Cruz to be pretty much a brawler, and that's it. I mean,
But we'll see that though.
yeah, I mean we can see it. I don't see that fight happening.
Mm-hmm.
I think when you look at the next few fights, I think after Garcia, I think there's a 99% chance, as long as Tank beats Frank Martin, that we're gonna see Tank and Devin Haney next. I think they set it up. You can't wait no longer. The spar and all that stuff coming out. I think that's what we're gonna see next. But I don't see Pitbull Cruz. And to be honest, if Devin Haney is not next for the fight fit Pitbull, I could definitely see a rematch between Tank and Pitbull if Tank and Haney don't go next. I still
I
think
would
that
think
rematch is
about.
going to happen.
I would think about
I
that too.
think that rematch is still going to happen.
Yeah, it's gonna be big money. I mean, once they hit a certain I think plateau, when they be like, yeah, everybody's ready to watch this fight, everybody ready to see this fight. It's like putting a lion, putting a lion right there, and it's throwing meat right there, and then the lion can't eat the meat. You know what I'm saying that's the public, that's the boxer, the boxing fans. We want to watch a fight like that happen, but they're gonna wait till the perfect time. I mean, it's all about strategy, man. That's why they're making so much money as it is because they're smart promoters. Just they know what they're doing in the boxing world. You know what I'm saying? So now that the fight's coming up, well, so far, you'll see between Ryan and Haney. Who do you have for that, Fred?
You know I got Devin Haney, man. And I don't think it's going to be particularly close. I think it's going to be another boxing lesson. Ryan got too many holes in his game.
Mm-hmm.
Too many holes, too one-sided. Too one-sided as far as left hand power, really. I've seen him. I look back and seen him get some stoppages with that right. It's not like he's completely left-handed, but Devin's going to handicap that whole left side. He takes what you do best, and he stops you from doing it at all. So I just think it's going to be a boxing lesson.
Yeah.
117, 110 type of deal.
I mean, is it worth the viewers watch? I mean, is it worth boxing in general? You know what I
If you
mean?
love the sport, yeah. If you love the sport, because Devin Haney is a beautiful boxer, man. So if you
Yeah.
love the sport, absolutely.
Okay. You think it's a good idea for boxing?
I do. I do. I think that what I like about Devin Haney is he's fighting them guys. He's fighting them names. He's knocking them down one by one. I do want to see him get Tank on his resume, but
Ryan Garcia is not a name no more.
well, I mean, I still think he is. I just don't think he's the level of Devin. I think Ryan can beat a lot of guys. Ryan was supposed to fight Rolly. I think he'd have stopped Rolly just as quick as Cruz did, or quicker. I think Ryan's a decent fighter. I just think Ryan, it's a certain level that I think his ceiling ain't it ain't where Devin Haney and Tank and Shakur's ceiling is. But you know what I mean? Like he's still a
Yeah.
competitive fighter. Can't call him trash.
Well, look, I think they should have a retirement fight because if Haney beats Garcia, right? Say that's happened, Haney whoops Garcia. So they should put Rolly versus Garcia, and whoever loses between them two, they should retire. Only
Rolly
one
should
can
have
stay in the
retired.
boxing game.
Rolly should have retired. That he lost to that dude that's 40-some years old. That they had to stop the fight to make sure he didn't catch that L. He should have retired after that. That dude was 40, 50 years old. What Rolly's ass?
Uh, well, how old is Tyson?
57.
And he
About to be
fighting
58.
again too. He's fighting again
Jake Paul.
too.
Jake Paul
Yeah.
retired too. Mike Tyson
Huh?
already retired. Jake
Yeah.
Paul should retire after he get knocked out.
Yeah.
It's
All
a
right.
it's a setup, man.
It better not be, man. I'm gonna watch it, but if they fight for real,
We watching it here.
I mean, look, and you remember Mike Tyson and Roy had a no knockout clause.
Mm-hmm.
Tyson wasn't allowed to knock him out, so we don't know what Tyson could do.
Oh man, see that's the thing. We're gonna have to figure out how to get into the paperwork, bro. So we can see all the fine print. Take a magnifying glass and check out every detail of a fight. Because if y'all got clauses in boxing, there's no knockout clause, man.
There was a clause for that fight. Mike Tyson was not allowed to bust Roy in the dome. If you
I
notice,
believe
every time he
it.
went up top, he stopped short.
Yeah, I believe it, man. Because remember, he walked in there with a knee brace on,
Right.
bro. And it's crazy because it was two of Eric's favorite boxers growing up, squaring up in the ring at the same time. Like the only thing he was missing was canes to help him walk in there.
Hey, I thought Mike Tyson looked good.
And how come Mike Tyson wore the same shorts that he had on when he was 23 years old? Don't he know that his left side of his balls is bulging over there, and the pants is about to stretch, man? If he bend over wrong, man, it's going to just tear. I need Mike alone. I need Mike alone.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I ain't fighting him.
Yeah, I ain't fighting him either.
I ain't gonna make
told y'all.
I'll fight Jake Paul. I'll fight Jake Paul.
I'll fight either one of them. They'll look at do a replay and see that neither one of them hit me. I'm gonna fall to the canvas and just ready to count the money. But ain't nobody gonna pay to watch me fight that man.
So. And that Mike Tyson win to her. That win to missing to her. I'm good. I don't want none of that. I'll be friends with her.
All right, well, shoot. I mean, I'm glad that we was able to do this. I see that this is the way I'm gonna have to do it from now on, which is another lesson. I gotta figure out how. I still got to get it done, man. I'm just happy that we was able to do this. Daughter and all, you know what I'm saying, bro. And just get this out the way because it's too much that I'm put into this already. Like I mentioned earlier, man. I'm gonna keep repeating it because that's how I feel. Man, that's how I really feel. So, enough of my little, let's call it, let's get back to the business. I want to ask you a question, Fred, because it seemed like you in the past and we conversations we done had, like that's not in front of the camera and all that, being live. I was wondering, is David Benavidez ever going to get the opportunity to fight Canelo?
Canelo will never, ever fight David Benavidez. I think he believes he had the point in his career where he don't have to prove nothing to nobody. But me personally, that's the guy. And I think Benavidez will beat him, and I think beat him soundly, to be honest. And I think he's not going to take that risk at this point in his career. I think he will never fight him. He will drop whatever belt need to be dropped, move weight classes. He won't fight him. And he also won't fight David Morrell. Remember that name, David Morrell. He ain't fighting him neither.
No, both Davids.
No, he ain't. He don't want nothing with David.
Hey, what you thinking about that, man?
I'm thinking. I agree with Fred. He don't want to fight him. He don't want to touch him. He don't want to see him.
No part.
He's gonna dodge him every time.
So who's gonna go ahead?
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna ask you. So who are they gonna put him up against?
Somebody weaker link.
You talking about who they gonna put Benavidez against?
Yeah.
Well, the winner of B-Ball and Beater B is supposed to be the next opponent for Benavidez.
Is it worth it?
I guess so. I don't like how they moving up there in them weight classes. I really think Canelo should be fighting Benavidez and everything else fall into place. I mean,
so Eric, back to Canelo. You don't think he's ever going to fight Benavidez, right?
No, not at all. I don't think that he. I think he might retire or drop his belts before he can fight him.
You're gonna drop
unless he had to make him fight him. But if you do make him, he'll drop his belts.
Yeah, he's not fighting. We will never see that fight ever. He asked for $150 to $200 million to fight Benavidez. When you hear that, you know he's not fighting.
He did ask for a lot of money.
So that fight's not happening.
Money. He did ask for outrageous money to fight him.
Yeah, he said other than that, it's not going to be worth his time.
All right. That's cool. And last but not least, this is what I've been waiting to talk about really, is because I know how both y'all feel a little bit about the situation between this particular boxer. I don't think he has everybody's respect yet, and that's Tank. Tank. I follow them like a lot of you. You have followed him too. But, I watched him to how strong he is and how explosive he is, and talented boxer, well-rounded. He's smart in the ring and smart with his skills. You know what I'm saying, that he has the abilities that he's able to move around, flop around with, because he's been getting away with a lot of things. When he looked like he's about to lose, and everybody getting at the edge of their seat, and be like, "Oh shoot, Tank's in trouble, and bam." You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, Tank got his arm raised in the center of the ring. He's supposed to be fighting who next?
Frank Martin.
You think about that fight?
That'd be a good fight. It'd be a real good fight. You know what I mean? Only way that Frank Martin win, he can tap, get out of the way, tap, get out of the way. All he gotta do is stay away from those overhand rights, those little bombs he's trying to throw, those little invisible bombs that he throws that you ain't seeing. If you stay away from that, he's good.
So you will say Martin would, as long as he does what you just said, he was in his corner, he does what you say, he'll take and beat Tank.
Yeah, he beat my points. Yeah.
Yeah. I can see you coming from there. That I have to force Tank to box.
Mm-hmm.
Like really box, like stand in this middle of the ring and box to land more punches instead of waiting for that haymaker.
Mm-hmm.
I think they would be prepared for something like that. I think Tank will have to feel Martin and adjust to Martin as Martin's adjusting to Tank, which is going to cause both of them to do a lot of hit and misses, a lot of, what I'm saying, it's going to be active in the ring. It's going to be a pretty little dance. I think it's a good setup. It's a good matchmaking for boxing today. Because you're going to be able to see a lot of what Martin has to offer as a young boxer and the coming up boxer, and he's not like he's not talented. And then we have another boxer, who actually is bringing the money into the ring. So everybody's running to see Tank. His purse is getting up and up and up there. I mean, he's running things, and it'll be a good fight. What do you think, Martin? I mean, what do you think about Martin when it comes to this fight, Fred?
I think this is going to be a coming out party. A lot of people ain't familiar with Frank Martin. He's a bad matchup to me for Tank. For the simple fact, Tank fights Mexican fighters only. Same style, I hit you back, head on the line. I can take your best shot type of fighters. Frank Martin ain't that. It's a lot slicker, just as quick as Tank. I think that first of all, we know Tank loses rounds. If you watch any Tank fight, by round 6 or 7, it's possible he could be down on the card. Like you said, he's waiting on that knockout shot. He's not going to knock everybody out. Okay? Frank Martin is just that type of fighter that has enough defense, enough speed. You know what I mean? He's a ring general. I think he has all the components to frustrate Tank and beat Tank on the card. And that's why I keep telling people, Tank's going to lose fights on the cards. Fights against Shakur Stevenson, guys like Devin Haney, they're going to beat him on the card because you're not knocking everybody out. You're not hitting them guys like that. Frank Martin is not, to me, as defensively responsible as a Shakur or a Devin, because those are tops in the game. But he's up there. You're not just hitting Frank Martin. So I think this fight is going either whether he win or lose. If it goes to the cards, this is Frank Martin's coming out party. People are going to see how good this kid really is.
Tap.
Do I think he's going to beat Tank? Do I think he's going to beat Tank? No, I think Tank's going to knock him out, to be honest. But I think that it's going to be one of those later type of deals. I think it's going to be a good fight until he get caught with something. But people are going to see how good Frank Martin really is. I think
tap.
We about to really find out.
Huh?
We about to really find out. What
Yeah.
do you think? What you say?
I feel like Frank Martin's good. He's just not at the level of a Shakur and a Devin.
I was talking to E.
Eric. Oh.
I say it's tap, get out the way. That's what he's going to do.
Yeah, it's going to be good, but I still feel like Tank's going to get to him. Now, what's going to happen when he
might get to him later rounds? Yeah.
Right, and that's where Tank I think excels to me is in the later rounds. He kind of seems to get stronger.
Well, he's gonna get stronger faster than that when they bang him. I promise you that, because at the end of the day, it's not Tank, it's the boxer. It's the boxer who he's up against, and it's them who pulls out what Tank has to offer. You know what I'm saying? They Martin is going to force Tank to move earlier. He's not going to have no choice in the matter.
You don't think it's going to be kind of a slow build-up in a sense?
It's going to be because they both have respect for each other. They both have respect for each other. But what I'm saying is, Tank is not going to have. Martin's going to force Tank to come out with everything he's able to do. Like when his last fight, even when he fought Pitbull. Pitbull, he wasn't ready for Pitbull, but Pitbull made him adjust to Pitbull's fighting style. Remember, Pitbull's Pitbull. Pitbull's beating everybody up. Pitbull's doing if they beat old Rolly, I wouldn't have played, but Pitbull right now is on top. And he's the only boxer that's one of the only boxers that have been in the ring with Tank that hasn't been knocked out. You know? But Martin's going to force Tank to use his abilities. He's not going to have no choice. Because if he don't, Martin's going to knock his ass out. Period. Point blank. Because Martin's agile. He moves. He knows how to go side to side. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to duck and come in. He knows how to counter. And he's quick.
Very quick. He claimed he already heard Tank in sparring, but you know that's sparring talk.
Yeah, you know, that's it's sparring. Matter of fact, you know what? I found a sparring session. I found a sparring session of yours, bro.
Of me?
Yeah, you man. I got a sparring. Yeah, I'm gonna post it on Break 'em Up. Yeah, I found you sparring. You're online. Yeah.
Young Eric.
You thinking about it? Look, he's thinking like,
I know which one it is.
Okay, good. Yeah. So you know, yeah. So
it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna definitely be interesting. I just think Frank. I think Frank's gonna look good early, and I just feel like where's his experience with fighters of that close to that level? What is it going to look like? Because I personally hope it goes the distance. I hope we get a banger, but it's just that button Tank hits, like you talked about. It's that button he hits, and so when does he hit it? Is he able to hit it? Am I completely wrong? Like I always am. It seems like on these picks, and Frank Martin give him a beating. We'll see, but I'm hoping. I wish I could pick Frank Martin. I wish I could, but this season I'm not picking with my heart or nothing. You know what I mean? I'm not picking that belt from Eric. So I got to pick with this. So, you know, realistically, yeah.
Hey, but look, we got plenty of time. You still got time, you know what I'm saying, to think about it. You don't change your mind and everything like that. You know, because at the end of the day, I was talking about Tank. I wasn't really talking about Martin, because Martin is very interesting, too. That's what I'm saying. Martin's going to be the one that makes Tank have to realize that everything that's in his arsenal is going to have to go out in this fight against Martin for the first time. Well, no, I'm not going to say for the first time. I'll be lying, because Tank has great belts. When they go in there, people pay that money to watch Tank for two reasons, and two reasons only. One, to watch him win, and two, to watch him lose. That's it.
Right. Yeah. Knockouts are the most famous thing in sports. About the knockout. So, and he bring the knockout. So we'll see. But that ain't it for him. Like I said, my guy Devin Haney got something for him after Frank Martin. I really do believe that's the next fight for Tank. I think that's if Devin want to make that fight, Tank want to make that fight, they should be able to make it. So
that's
what's next.
Yeah, Mr. Haney is talking a lot of shit though.
Hey, but out of all those young guys, Devin Haney is the one that's doing it the right way. I think he's doing it the right way. I think he'll be undisputed at 140. I think when his career is over, he's going to be talked about with the likes of Floyd Mayweather. I think him and Shakur are the closest thing to that. I think Devin's that good. I think Devin is that good, and I think he can go to 147 and win.
He sound like Dave Tony. Talking about the next Mayweather and everything else, man.
He said the next Mayweather.
Yeah.
He ain't talking about Pacquiao. He talking about the next Mayweather.
That's a whole listen. When you talk about undefeated, unbeaten, you know, masterful boxer, not a whole bunch of power, but still going to win. I think that's Devin Haney. You know, you can say Devin Haney or Shakur and that light. But when you talk about like just one of the baddest men ever to walk, that's Manny Pacquiao. We know that. I can compare Manny Pacquiao to Mike Tyson.
Oh,
That's
for
my,
real?
that's Manny Pacquiao to me because look at his record. Look how many knockouts he got. Devin ain't that type of fighter. Shakur ain't that type of fighter. Maybe Tank-ish, but Tank is a better boxer than Manny. Eric always want to argue about that and say Manny sloppy this and this and that. Manny's still one of the best ever. But, if I'm going to speak about Manny, it's got to be somebody that put people to sleep. Devin and Shakur don't do that.
Like I said, Manny's sloppy. Keep saying he's sloppy.
He's the best sloppy fighter you've ever seen.
One sloppy fighter.
No, Carlos Mayorga was sloppy.
Oh, yeah, he's sloppy.
Okay, Manny Pacquiao is calculated with it. You think he's sloppy, he land that perfect straight left on you.
He does do some. He got some good shots in.
It's a style. It's not sloppy. It's just like the drunken master in karate. It might look messed up, but you get your ass whooped. Manny got a style.
Okay.
He said the drunken master, bro.
He said, yeah. It looks sloppy until you get hit in the throat. Manny Pacquiao, you think he's sloppy till he all on your forehead.
Yeah, man. I know the drunken master.
I'm just saying.
I did that style a couple of times, man.
Hey, it might look sloppy, but it puts you down.
All right, y'all. Well, I appreciate y'all coming up back on here, man, and it was really fun and everything. And I'm about to go ahead and tour around. Get me to Saturday, and y'all will see something posted on the group. This is our first live doing this like the second actually on Facebook. We're doing it this way, and I'm gonna figure something out to make this even more entertaining. Hey, listen, if you want to bet on a fighter, I wouldn't choose who Fred chooses.
Well, you bringing up last season, man. That's last season.
No, I was just saying you should bet on Eric's idea. Eric's the one that be choosing. You know what I'm saying?
Eric's the bell holder. He the bell holder right now. I mean,
I'm the man.
For now.
I know my boxers.
Hey, listen. For now, I feel
okay.
I feel this is gonna be a good year of boxing. I feel some good picks coming. Are we picking Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, or is that strictly for entertainment?
That's for entertainment, man. I'll pick Mike Tyson for the fact that, like I said, it's a setup. If you don't win, or you don't knock him out within 2 rounds. I said though.
That'd be the biggest robbery. I think if you're gonna put them together, let them fight. I don't want to see no exhibition. I want to see if Mike Tyson knocks this dude out at 57.
That's what it's going to be. Mike Tyson is going to be an exhibition. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just, something new in the era of boxing.
Yeah, I don't like it.
And it is what it is.
You see what happened when Ghana. That ain't, if you're a boxer, you're a boxer, not a YouTuber. I feel like you're a boxer. People say he's dedicated, this and that. Dude ain't no boxer.
See, that's what I love when Anthony Joshua did that to what's his name?
Ghana, yeah.
Donna, whatever his name is, knocked him out.
AJ
knocked him out good.
It's just a hybrid of celebrity boxing, man. It's a hybrid of celebrity boxing. The celebrity boxing mixed with retired old people and martial arts or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This mixture of this entertainment, man. It'll turn into a new spectacular sport. So, yeah, I'm not going to sit here and hate too hard, but I just, it's new. It's new. Been here for years now, so I might as well try to at least accept it because they're going to continue to do it. As long as the money keep coming in, they're going to continue to do it. I'm going to watch
the fight. I'm definitely going to watch it. We also watch it. Even though I don't like it, I'm going to watch it.
You got to blame Mayweather on that. I think he was the first person to do that.
Well, yeah, that's true. Manny Pacquiao was supposed to fight who?
He was supposed to fight a kickboxer.
What?
Yeah, he's supposed to fight like one of the best kickboxers or something. Man, Manny got other shit to do, man. Manny about to come back and win a belt, man. Manny about to come back and win a belt.
No, Manny gonna do some stuff like that, the dude gonna forget he's boxing and kick Manny in the head, and Manny ain't gonna be no good no more, man.
Yeah, Manny ducking all that, man. You ain't kicking Manny in the head. He don't play that shit. Kick him up, dude, Manny. You ain't on that.
All right. Yes, I think that's I think I got everything out my head for right now, man. And again, oh yeah, hey, you need to do us a favor. I knew it was something I needed to think of. Hey, bro, you need to do me a favor. When we start putting the polls up there, I need for you to post your vote, man, so I know who to bet on, bro.
I didn't see it, man. Like I said,
I think
I
I
click on it and I
told him
click
kind of
off
late.
because every time I look at something, I'm in the middle of doing something. I don't know. I got a habit doing that. I gotta sit here and not doing nothing to look at things because every time I look at something, I'm in the middle of doing something. I say you can say driving or me working or something. I gotta wait till I'm not, and I gotta click on it. It might take a while, but I'll get to it.
Yeah. Well, you need to help out with the votes, man, because I didn't know where to put my money this time,
You
bro.
should listen to what I'm saying. Except I did miss the pimp juice.
I I,
and
I will
the
start doing that, man.
martini brew.
I will start doing that.
Yeah, appreciate it. You know what I mean? And again, thanks for watching. Anybody who watched this video, man, I had a good time, man. It was really, really good. Next time y'all will see us will be Sunday. You know, we're gonna talk again and get more insights about the fights that's coming up. And, trying to figure out which one of these cats right here is going to pay for the Haney and Garcia fight. Hint, hint. You know, we all three know the secret. We all three know the secret. I want to say it on
Oh
video
yeah,
because
yeah.
cuz man had to cut him off real quick because he ready to destroy everything.
Oh, he did for real?
You remember what he said?
Yeah, yeah. Telling everybody. He's telling
Yeah,
everybody.
everybody. Like, damn, man. But yeah, it's not like everybody don't know. We just want to talk about that all
Nah, I don't want to know. I'm good.
the
Nobody don't even know.
Yeah. So we're gonna get Eric. Eric's gonna start voting. And Fred, I want to ask you one more question before you leave. Who should I pick to win the Garcia and Haney fight, man? Who should I put my money on?
Definitely put your money on Haney. Definitely put all your money on Haney. Put your savings, the little nest egg, little money in the mattress, little money in the sock drawer. Put all that shit on Devin Haney.
I'm glad you said that because I was wondering if I can get some insurance.
Definitely Devin Haney, man.
So can I get some insurance on that?
No.
Why not?
Listen, in boxing, there's always variables, and I can't
Nah.
predict the variables.
Oh, okay. I just want
So
some insurance. What about you, E?
Nah.
Nah, what?
Nah, you can't insurance. Nah. You don't like I said. You don't know who's gonna win though. Like I said,
I
my
mean,
boy.
in my
I'm
personal
thinking my boy.
opinion is Devin gonna whitewash him.
I'm thinking
I think
my
Ryan
Majias
wins
Clay.
one round, maybe.
I'm thinking my Majias Clay. He's a boxer, and I thought he's gonna win the fight. He got cut above his head. He lost the fight because the blood in his eyes. You know what I mean? I had got a draw because I had blood in my eyes. You know what I mean? So if he get cut over the eye, things will change.
Yeah,
Accident
let's hope
headbutt,
that doesn't happen in
accident
Mississippi.
headbutting, elbow accident, something.
Somebody.
I
Something
personally
can't
think
happen.
with that fight, even though things happen, we talk about the cuts and the blood in the eyes. I thought that fight could have been stopped and ruled a no contest for the simple fact of both
I
fighters.
thought it would.
If you
Because
saw all the blood coming out of Fondor's mouth, it was like goodness gracious, like you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
the blood. I just thought that Fondor won. Shit happens in boxing, but I thought I wouldn't have been mad if they stopped because that was a bloodbath. Neither fighter was okay. Neither fighter was okay.
yeah,
So
but you know, Tim he's a lot worse.
yeah,
That blood over his eyes.
he did it to himself.
That's he did. He been to the elbow, but that blow over his eye. That's the worst. type of.
Blood over your eyes and a dude with an 82 reach. With an 82, 84 reach, that's a bad
So you
combination.
got to think because when you blaming him, you blaming Zoo for hitting it, getting his head. But I mean, if you talking about an elbow that's like what 27 inches long from his wrist, it's like a dinosaur bone right there. You know what I'm saying? He had to dodge that big bone
That's
not to
what I'm
get
saying.
hit.
And things happen. Things happen, and that probably wouldn't happen 1 out of 100 times. It happened that way,
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have been mad if they stopped it, made it a no contest, but it wasn't. So
I did thought they
now
was
with
gonna stop in the
Devin
third
Haney
round.
and Devin Haney and Garcia, I don't see a cut because I don't see Devin Haney getting hit like that by Garcia. Not at least not on Devin.
Accident headbutt, man. It
And
happened
I
to
don't
me.
even think I don't think it's gonna be like that. I think Devin gonna outbox him from the outside the whole time, kind of put on a boxing lesson on where Ryan is weak. A lot of fighters know what Ryan is missing. You see what I'm saying? I think he's gonna expose more of what Ryan is missing. I think it's gonna be easy work for him, getting ready to fight Tank.
It's gonna be
And I like Ryan Garcia. Y'all know I like Garcia. I just think it's gonna be easy work.
That fight is gonna be nothing but collar punching. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of collar punching in that
No,
fight. It's gonna be a lot of
by
collar
Devin
punching
Haney.
from Haney. Yeah. So, because at the end of the day, Garcia, he's gonna punch and have to move and punch and have to move. That's going to disturb him, and you know what's going to break him down too. He's going to say, "Oh shit, now I'm gonna have to do the shoulder roll." He's gonna think that's going to be the answer.
If he do that terrible ass shoulder roll, that's the worst thing I ever seen in boxing. That's not a shoulder roll. If he does
Okay, my
that,
bad.
they need to stop the fight.
If you do the back roll,
Back row.
yeah. If you do the
Is
back roll,
that what he do?
that's going to be the next thing that's going to happen. He's going to end up doing the back roll because he's going to try to ignore all the heat that's coming from the counter punches. But
And
let me tell you
at
something.
140, Devin hits a little harder. So I'm not even putting out of the realm of a stoppage. I'm really not. I think Devin is going to be a dog at 140.
But I'm going to say something for all those people who might think I'm a Garcia hater. I'm not, because at the end of the day, the one thing that I do appreciate about Garcia, used to appreciate about Garcia, I think something a little bit different, especially since the last fight and since he got a new trainer. But anyway, the one thing I appreciate about Garcia is how accurate he is with his jabs. Now, if he throw a punch, 9 times 10, he's going to believe he's going to land it. Now that's going to be different, of course, when it comes to Haney again, because he's agile and he's just like any other boxer that came across. But don't forget, he also faced the Tank, and I mean, he's one of the top elite boxers. He's sparring against him. He's fighting him in the ring with him, so he's not just he's not lame. You know, he's gonna be quick, and he just need to stay focused and don't get scared or don't get nervous because it don't look pretty when he gets scared or when he looks nervous. He's the worst. He's one of the worst boxers I've seen that you can. I mean, he don't got no poker face to save his life. That's all I'm saying. He don't got no poker. You can see it. He
I don't
started
have a poker face.
Yeah.
We're gonna see. That's the next one big and coming up, right? April 20.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of them coming up, man. I can't wait, man. I really can't wait, y'all. Hey, I got something when we get off of here. I got something I want to show y'all. No, I'm not gonna do it. I told you I was gonna come back when I get back from vacation. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna talk to y'all about it when I come back from vacation. Give me a chance to breathe and relax from all the stuff that's been happening since the beginning of last year, since August of last year. So it's been tough. But all right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. Good show. Appreciate y'all for tuning up, and see y'all on Thursday, everybody.
All right.
Sunday, right?
Sunday, yeah. Today's
Yeah.
Thursday.
Today is Thursday. Sunday.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Talk to y'all later.
All right.
All right.
All right, y'all.